this looks a little old-fashioned compared to some of the new ones we've seen.
Yeah, it is. It's built out of old scrap iron and old parts that my dad scrounged up. The main drive and the engine came off a hay baler that was from about the 1950 or so.
Okay.
And then scrap metal, and we built the derrick.
So how many wells would you have drilled with this kind of cool contraption?
Over a couple thousand.
Really?
Yeah.
So it does the job, eh?
It does the job.
Your dad knew what he was doing.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a curiosity for quite a while, because it's sort of the only one just like it around.
All right, well, we're sitting here in comfort with Red Williams on this extraordinary drill rig. Tell me a little bit about this, Red. This is probably not one you're using these days.
Not today, no. It's found this in Bracken, Saskatchewan, about 5 or 6 years ago.
So how much work did you have to do to restore it, to get it into?
Every day, there's one stick of wood on this rig's original. All the rest had to be replaced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty rough shape.
So when do you think it was originally built?
We're thinking around about 1890 to about 1910.
Really?
Yeah, that's
so way back, turn of the century.
Yeah, but we're still looking for information on that. Yeah.
This is such a cool machine. It'd be fun to drive around in it or something.
Yeah, well,
but
it is fun to drive around.
This drives?
Oh yeah, no, I drove it in. Oh yeah, it is self-propelled. Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, wow. Well, we've seen some of the classic, old-fashioned kinds of drills, and now we're talking to Hugh Eigelkamp.
That's correct, Doc.
Close enough?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. About the latest, and this, I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around. It's called sonic drilling?
It's sonic drilling, correct. Sonic drilling and sampling.
How does that work?
Well, what we basically do is we use two eccentrics, and we spin them with 9,000 RPM.
Wow.
And by spinning those two eccentrics with 9,000 RPM, we can create a movement of 150 hertz, which is basically 1 centimeter, going up and down 150 times a second.
Wow.
And we use that vibration basically to advance drill pipe really fast, or to take highly undisturbed samples. Where we use tungsten carbide teeth,
right,
and they cut through the material.
Wow. So this just vibrates its way right through rock and everything.
Correct.
And you get a nice core out of it.
You can have a nice core too, yeah.
Wow.
So it's used for mineral exploration, geotechnical investigation, environmental sampling, and in the case from Albert, where you just were at his booth, he uses it as for water wells.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's gone from the old homemade,
old school till the modern technology there is. Yeah.
So this must be exciting for you, because you've traveled quite a ways to be here.
I'm from the Netherlands. Yeah.
From the Netherlands.
Goedemiddag allemaal. Yep.
You
that's
brought
it.
all this cool stuff over here. So what's it been like? What's the reception like in North America for this technology?
We're doing quite well. We have an establishment in the United States. We're looking at opening in Canada as well, because we do see that the North American client likes to have a local establishment.
Right.
So no middleman, directly factory from Holland into North America. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for telling us all
Absolutely.
about it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Welcome to Canada.
Thank you.
Hey?